Welcome back. Today's video is going to be probably more fun for me than it is going to be for you guys because it's probably not an important thing to open. You've probably seen a ton of it before and you probably don't care. But I haven't opened one of these before, so for me, it's exciting. So today is my very first Elite Trainer box opening. This one is like $30. So obviously, this is going to be one of the like $300 things that people care about. Where's my little? There we go. I don't think that there's too many incredible cards from this set that people care about, or these would not be $30. But I don't really care. This will be the very first thing I open. It's box related, and I don't know. It's at least cool looking. Some people care about the art. Is this going to tell us all the things? Yeah, that's all the things. Very cool. All right, let's take a little quick peek on. I assume the back. We're going to look for some rainbow stuff. So I think we'll just have one of each of these. That would be our preference. We just want one of those. I don't even know what's in an Elite Trainer box. Like I know it has like accessories outside of just card packs, and also apparently know how to open it. All right, not what I had thought. Weird. Okay, I'm opening it all kinds of ways. Is it towards you? This probably not even worth showing. I'm assuming this is all random energy stuff. Not gonna open it. Dividers for maybe tossing back in here. We got the booster packs, which is kind of why we're here. And then I can always use more sleeves because I've been wasting it on garbage stuff. Somebody needs to tell me what dice are for and what these are for. I don't know if it's like D&D and it does something. Anybody want that? Probably not. Let's toss everything out of the way. Okay, so I'm going to put those right there. That garbage on the floor. And we got 1, 2, 3. I thought there was 10. It looks like there's 8. So maybe that's why people don't care about this one as much. I don't know. What does it say on the box? It says 8. Okay, so 8 booster packs. Maybe some have 10. I have no idea. Let's take a look. So let's open up a whole bunch, and I will try and do this quickly because sometimes it can get a little boring looking at dumb stuff. Anybody want that? And 1, 2, 3, and 4. And okay, it looks like I'm right on Darkness Ablaze. We got a Skarmory, which we saw technically when we first opened it. Skarmory is very good in PvP for Pokemon Go. Good typing. And those two, I've never even seen. They're not in Go, that's for sure. So I almost only really play Go in the real games, but even in the real games, I guess I'm not paying 100% attention to catching everything. In Go, for some reason, I do. But I'm going to guess those two aren't super important. I have no idea. Let's jump into the next one. The first time that I got, before the DLC came out, I got every Pokemon in a game was technically Let's Go Pikachu. And I kind of cheated because I had everything in Pokemon Go. And then the first time I did it in a real actual game without using Pokemon Go to transfer stuff over was in Sword and Shield. And it felt pretty good. And then it was like, I don't know, a week before the DLC came out. And then I was able to get the little shiny scarf, and then I did not touch the DLC. They came out with that goofy looking Slowpoke that's yellow and pink. But after that I didn't play. So I didn't get I think he's a fighting monkey as the legendary you can get there. I have no idea. What is powerful energy? Somebody tell me what that is, the difference. Wait, what is the difference? Somebody tell me the difference between this stuff. Why isn't that not just normal energy? Shelmet, very good for PvP. For the little cup, highly recommend. Didini And a Gossipod. Gossipod was introduced fairly recently into Pokemon Go. They had an event for it, and it was spamming all over the place. So it's one of those where everyone kind of gets sick of it, because it's every 3 dudes that you see is the Winnipod. But not usable, very good in game. It's not really worth it, unfortunately. I could have sworn it was bug, not grass. I guess it's grass. Anybody want these? 1, 2, 3, and 4. And speaking of grass, old PC. That's cute. Dodrios. Breeding. So breeding would be one of those things that would be kind of nice to have in Pokemon Go, but they want you to buy eggs in order to spend more money. Oh, that's a fun Galarian Mr. Mime. It's not worth it. I don't think that any of these are. I'm just going to put all of those to the side because they look like trash. The only way to get eggs is to spin a stop, open a gift, beat Team Rocket. I don't think you get eggs from anything else. I don't think you get eggs from just completing a raid. Pretty sure. Anybody want this? Sorry, I was blocking that. Apologies. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I got Psychic. And a Fletchender. Nothing good so far, obviously, because this isn't the stuff that matters. Clean. Old PC that is now shiny. Not shiny, but wiggly. And then a Galarian Farfetch'd. Or Surfetch'd. It's evolution. Which is fighting, which is pretty dope. I don't think that those are going to be worth saving. You know, I'm going to put that to the side. Farfetch'd, the only thing that's kind of cool is Farfetch'd is a regional. But whenever you do catch the Galarian version, which has had multiple events, it still technically counts in your Pokedex for those who did not have normal Farfetch'd. And especially trying to go for like your medals in Pokemon Go in order to get level 50, which by the time you're level 50, you have a freaking Farfetch'd. But there's other, like the gold medal, I guess, for Kanto is to catch, everything that's on the Pokedex. And it would at least count towards that. Ducklet, probably the best, like, little cup performer. It's flying and water, so got a little cute. Okay, anytime you pull anything that's got this buddy on here, you assume people care about it. That is my literal very first ever Charizard pull in my entire life. I'm going to assume since I pulled it, this one is absolutely worth nothing. We will consult the book and see if it is located on a far page. I'm going to guess this is probably like a 35-cent Charizard, but that's the first time I personally have ever pulled one. So it's a good time. All right, so let's check. Where would Charizard lie in our book? Also, I don't 100% know if it really matters in the book. I assume the far right page is the one you care about, but no, those look kind of fun. So maybe this is in a different order. I don't know, which means probably Charizard's going to be closer to the front. Is that our guess? So, all right. So if I were to guess, that Charizard would be the one that you would want, and that's the one that we got. This one looks more goofy and fun. It's also a VMAX, which I don't know if people care more about that. My guess is if people were opening Darkness Ablaze packs, their hope would be to get a VMAX fluffy Charizard. But in my opinion, this one's prettier, which you can't really see because the lighting is a little janky. Maybe it'll show up better on your monitor / iPhone screen / Samsung Z Fold. Anybody want it? Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. Flip. Oh yeah, hold on. Okay, so I don't know a ton about grading cards. I know that you're supposed to look for white specks, and you're supposed to look for sintering. This card is probably not worth all of the funness of looking at that, but it looks like it's pretty middle, and I don't see too many scratches on it. Simisage. What is that card? What is that card? Somebody tell me what those two cards are. I don't know what that is. That's weird. Tauros, which is a regional, which I have still yet to get the shiny in our region. Oh, Dino, depending on how you say it. Oh, okay, I'm going a little fast, but okay. Dino/Dino. I was always under the impression it was overrated because every single thing, for the most part, in Pokemon Go has a fighting move, which means it's going to be effective against the Dark Dragon. But it did get a new Combat move, and that's just a boring card. It got a new Combat move, and it made it like pretty insanely powerful with Brutal Swing. So like I was wrong, and it's a very good card. The Toxtricity is a dope Pokemon. It's probably every single person who played Sword and Shield picked one of those up. There's two versions. I'm pretty sure that's the version that I used. There's two you could get, different colors. They had, there's like one was higher in either special attack or regular attack. One was higher in defense, something like that. Not in Pokemon Go yet, but dope typing with electric and poison. Like, there's poison sucks. Like, you can't get anything good poison. Technically, there's not too many fairies you really have to worry about in raiding, but in PvP, they show up a little bit more. So it kind of depends on, I guess, what you play. Poltegeist is apparently a very good Pokemon. People were really dunking on it. They were saying like they're running out of good ideas. Oh, Meltan's in here too? I didn't know that you could get Meltan in this. I thought, apologies. I thought you could probably only get it in the Pokemon Go set. But it's neat to see in here. Purloin. Oh, so Relicanth is another one of those regionals, which I do not have in Pokemon Go. I think it's Australian. I think. It's definitely not in the US, and it's not anywhere that I've been recently. Regionals are hit and miss for people. Some people think it's interesting because it makes you physically go. Some people think it's dumb because they're not going to travel. But it makes it for a fun trade for people who go to a place, get a whole bunch of them, and then come back with them. Pupitar's. We got, okay, what is Hiding Energy? What are these things? I don't know about any of this. You guys are going to have to let me know. Oh, okay. So Simipour is our Panpour evolution, which is the US version. Hydrodon, we were just talking about you, buddy. Not hollow, so probably just throw you in the doo-doo pile. Also, I'm saying, doesn't really matter. This is cool. All right, so we have, in our first ETB ever, we got a Charizard. Which, yeah, it's probably not the good one. And it's probably, nobody cares. But for someone who's never pulled one before, so it was $30, technically. And we've got, some stuff. Something tells me that this is not $30 worth of dudes. Do that. If I had to guess. But first ETB, we have many more Elite Trainer boxes to open. I don't know which one's going to be next, but out of the options, we have another Darkness Ablaze because they were, again, $30. We have an Evolving Skies, which is on the way, which people do care about, apparently. But the reprints, apparently people are all up in arms because of reprints. And then we've got a Brilliant Stars. We've got a Vivid Voltage. We've got the Pokemon Go Elite Trainer box. That's probably going to be the next one, actually. But if you guys have any other preferences out of all those, holler at your boy and let me know.